everyone, and welcome to the Code Clarity podcast. I'm Rena.
And I'm Jean. Today we're discussing a recent case ruling for TEVA, and as always, the case number will be in the description of the podcast.
So, TEVA, case, ruling, breach, no breach. I'm going to actually guess on this one, Jean. So over to you for what the case is about, and then I'll see if I can guess the ruling.
Okay, so this was about it was a website of TEVA. It had both promotional and non-promotional content on this website. Mm-hmm. So it was for healthcare professionals and patients who'd been prescribed their medicine. Mm-hmm. Now, it could be accessed only by a direct link provided by the company or on patient material. So that was the only way that it could be accessed. There was actually a few complaints around this website, but there was one really interesting point about this access.
So a couple of questions already, right? Was the HCP section of the website promotional?
Yes, it was.
Right. And when you say patient, you mean someone who's been prescribed a specific TEVA product?
Exactly.
Okay, yes. Cool. Carry on.
Okay, so they had on the landing page, obviously, a section where you could choose whether you were an HCP or if you were a patient prescribed this product. What they didn't have was an option for, I am a member of the public. And so, of course, the complaint was that you were then allowing the public to access material that wasn't appropriate for them.
Okay, all right. I get that, because I think, the code and the MHRA Blue Guide talk about the fact that the public should not be encouraged. So you must have a separate section for members of the public when you provide promotion with no access restriction. So was there access restriction?
Well, not on the website itself, in that people didn't have to sort of register to get in and provide, I've seen it done with HCPs will have to provide their the professional registration status, mm-hmm. or say patients might have to provide a code from the book. There was none of that. However, there was access restriction in that this website wasn't searchable. They'd removed all the indexing terms. It wouldn't have come up if you'd searched for the product. The only way you could find it was by these direct links or codes from the company.
Ah, right. So this is actually quite interesting. So there's no way a member of the public could have searched for it or stumbled on it.
Exactly.
So therefore, I'm guessing this is TEVA's defence that it wasn't ever required.
Yeah, because if the requirement is that you don't encourage the public to access something that's not suitable for them, but there's no way that the public can get to it, can see it, then by not having I'm a member of the public, you're not actually encouraging them to go anywhere else, because they wouldn't be there.
So I'm guessing if TEVA were able to demonstrate to the PMCPA that all of those safeguards are in place, they got a no breach?
Yeah, absolutely right. It was interesting that the panel said it would have been helpful to have an option for the public. And they did talk a lot about the clause 26.2 in the MHRA Blue Guide, but they said in conclusion that due to the sort of specific circumstances of this website, it was a no breach. So obviously it's not a carte blanche to go, it's all fine, but they were able to demonstrate those restrictions enough for the panel to rule a no breach.
I think we just have to be careful though, when you read a case where it says it would have been helpful or advised or something, and you just need a bit of clarity on, do I have to do it because the code says it, or do I not have to do it? And I think the helpful is where sometimes you see the super cautious people sometimes overdo it, but I think it sounds like a good case. Thank you, Jean.
Yeah, okay, thanks very much. Bye.